Well, we've got a pay-per-view coming up here. Excuse me, premium live event.
Sure.
Coming up here on Saturday morning. I can't wait
Hey,
to
there
get
you
up
go.
for this.
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 a.m. though.
Yeah.
5 a.m. for me.
Right. That's a little early for the kids. I have so many questions about this. I'm so sorry to jump in. If you have a setup here, Mark, but
I'll just tell everybody what's going on. WWE Elimination Chamber as we continue the road to WrestleMania coming up. And right now, 4 matches are on that card. And let me pull that up for you real quick. The Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest will defend the WWE Tag Team Championships against the New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. So that one's going off. We've got the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Winner is going to get Rhea Ripley. That's Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, who won her way into that. Naomi, and then whoever wins this last chance battle royal on Monday. Rhea Ripley defends her Women's World Championship against Nia Jax. And then the Elimination Chamber match for a shot at Seth Rollins' title. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul will be facing off in that one. And just to real fast give you betting odds on this, I'm just wondering if there's a little bit of maybe a chance to steal some money here. Judgment Day is a minus 2,000.
Yeah.
Against Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and I'm almost wondering if dropping a 5.
No, there's no way.
Awesome,
no, that would be
awesome.
Hilarious.
Winning those tag titles at WrestleMania.
All right, fair enough.
They've set that story up. I love Dunn and Bate. They're not winning on Saturday.
All right, fair enough. I just throwing it out there.
That would be incredibly shocking.
Rhea Ripley is minus 5,000 against Nia Jax, who's a plus 1,000.
Drew her in Australia.
No.
Yeah, let's not.
I will give an unpopular opinion, though. Maybe unpopular. I mean, Nia Jax is dangerous in the ring. Like, she hurts people. But her most recent run has been her best run.
I would agree with that.
So, I don't hate it.
Jax was also born in Australia. So this is kind of a big match for both of them.
Nice.
I think they're going to main event. I think they're going to give Rhea and Jax the main event of the show. So
that'd be awesome.
We'll see what happens.
No, that would be terrific. And then the men's match, they don't have the women's match because it's not complete yet. Right. Drew McIntyre is a minus 165 favorite. Then it's Orton plus 300, LA Knight plus 325, Logan Paul plus 750, Bobby Lashley, Kevin Owens are plus 1,000. So no surprises there, guys. Think they've got it right?
Yeah, no surprises. I mean, they've been setting up Rollins McIntyre. I love this hilarious heel turn. I prayed for this McIntyre. It's very good. So no surprises here. LA Knight is someone that WWE has screwed the pooch on again, but I'd like for him to, get something at some point. But I think Drew probably ends up here. Yeah.
Here's the one thing to keep in mind. While I do think the smart money is on Drew at the moment, if Randy Orton or LA Knight walk out of the Elimination Chamber with this win, look out for Damian Priest on night 1 of WrestleMania 40.
Yes.
Because I would not be surprised if after that tag match ends, if Orton or Knight win at the Elimination Chamber, Priest cashes in on Rollins after that tag match, and he walks into night 2 of WrestleMania with that World Championship after losing the tag titles earlier in the show. But then he's going to lose that title on night 2 to either LA Knight or Randy Orton. So
sure.
He's going to have a one-day reign. But I'm just saying, smart money is, I would say the smart money is on Drew. But if Orton or LA Knight win that match, look out for the cash in WrestleMania 40.
Absolutely agree. So one of my questions, though, is about the men's elimination chamber. And speaking of superstars from Australia, they didn't put Bronson Reed in this elimination chamber, which seems a weird choice to me.
There's a personal reason for that.
Okay.
His wife is scheduled to give birth the weekend of Elimination Chamber. He wants to be home for that. I think if his wife was set to give birth at any other point, he would have been in.
Cool. All right. That makes perfect sense. I just didn't know that concept.
Yeah, it's not a big publicly known thing, but his wife is scheduled to give birth right around the time of that event this
Well,
weekend.
good on Bronson for that. Then I'm sure
So,
that was a
yeah.
conversation they had. I mean, that's upsetting. I would have liked to have seen. I mean, also this is
he
the
deserved
same.
a spot.
Yeah. Usually they like to put one of the big boppers in the Elimination Chamber too. You know, they put like a Samoa Joe or an Otis or like one of the big guys. And the closest we have to that, I guess, is
Lashley.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but that's not what I'm looking. That's not what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
But because this is like these are a lot of spectacular athletes, but it's kind of the same athlete 6 times, and I like it when there's a different body type matchup happening in these types of cage events.
I think my favorite thing about the men's chamber this weekend is an average fan can look at this match and look at the world title picture and make a legitimate argument for all 6 of these men.
Absolutely.
I think you'd make a harder argument for Logan Paul since he already holds a championship. But all of these people are more than qualified to head to WrestleMania and challenge for a world championship. And I don't think WWE has been in that position star power wise in quite some time. So you just like, to me, I just look at that chamber. I'm like, yeah, they're loaded in the main event picture if they decide to utilize all these people to their maximum potential. And I hope they do that following WrestleMania 40. I hope everybody in this chamber shines in their own way throughout the rest of 2024.
For sure. And the women's chamber is stacked too. I mean, the 5 women who are in this chamber, I look at all of them and I go, yeah, I could see that person being in the picture. So they're doing a pretty good job with their, like, the B level of the card on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and how about the rise of Tiffany Stratton? Boy, is she is impressive. You know, I remember when the vignettes first started playing for her on NXT, and I was just like, oh, we got another, cute blonde. But boy, she has just absolutely impressed the hell out of me. And it's not going to be long before she's going to meet her at the top of this card. It's going to be, it's going to be tough cracking, that top 5 or 6 group. But she's on her way, Matt. I really think she is.
No, I agree. And look, if you look at when NXT 2.0 launched, as bad as that show was, the 2 standouts were Tiffany Stratton and Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
And now they're both on SmackDown. So with all the bad that came out of 2.0 and that transition period to the NXT we have now, we had 2 shining stars, and they're both on the main roster and are about to do great things this year. And that's something we can't overlook.
No doubt. And,